Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to do the Meet the Community book tag. I'll leave the original video down below. It is by Which Kitten Reads, and I have the prompts here and I'm gonna leave them down below as well because I think it's just way more comfortable for people rather than having to write down all the questions or prompts. But yeah, I love these tags because it's a chance for us to get to know each other better. So yeah, and it's quite short, so why not? Okay, so question number one, what's your name? My name is Katarina. You can call me Kat. No one calls me Kat really. It started in the UK because my professors couldn't say Katarina, they would say Katarina, and so they started calling me Kat. And some professors here at university in Portugal also did that, so I just decided to use it online because it's easier. But yeah, Katarina, Kat, whatever. Where are you from? So I'm from Portugal. I live in Porto, which is up north, and yeah, born and raised. I lived abroad for a year, but that was about it. There are still many things for me to see and visit, so that's always nice. But yeah, Portugal is beautiful. You should totally visit. So question number 3, pets. Do you have any pets? So I do. He's not here right now because the window is open, but you've seen my cat. So I have a baby boy. His name is Alfredo. He was named after Al Pacino and Alfred from Batman, and he is just the cutest. I love him. I love him so much. And he's about to turn 2 on August 17th. So we're gonna prepare like a little birthday party. We did that last year. He was very confused, so I'm sure that he will understand what's going on this year. Question number 4, most binge-worthy Netflix shows. So this is hard because I haven't watched that many on Netflix, but I would definitely say Sherlock, BBC Sherlock. My boyfriend and I watched the entire series because we love Sherlock, and yeah, we watch it on Netflix. We stopped at some point because we wanted to watch other shows, but yeah, I would definitely say that I love Sherlock. BBC Sherlock is my favorite. So, and also The Haunting of Hill House, which I was fairly surprised with. We didn't stop while watching that show, and we had to stop one evening because we were like watching more than one episode a day. And one evening we had to stop because one of the episodes it was really weird, and I was a little bit traumatized and I wanted to stop. Like, I need a moment. When the show is about spirits and stuff, it scares me a little bit. So that episode, I don't remember exactly what happened now because so many of them were weird, but that one yeah, I need a moment. Funny thing is, I thought it was based on the book. I haven't read the book, but I've watched the film from the 1960s and then the other one from the early 2000s, and I know that the films are actually based on the book. I think the TV show, the Netflix show, is loosely based. It has nothing to do with the film. So if you have watched the films, the show is going to be totally different. So I was not expecting that, but nevertheless I really enjoyed it. I know that a lot of people were a little bit disappointed because they read the book first. I totally get it. I was also surprised, but it was still really good. Question number 5, instant by author. So that's hard. I would say, like, right now, if we're talking about like authors are still publishing things and stuff, I would say Haruki Murakami for sure. I own 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 books by Haruki Murakami right now, and I still need to buy the others. But there are many authors that I buy the books because I know I'm gonna love them. So for example, Ecer Queiroz, he's my favorite Portuguese novelist. So I have also a couple of books by Ecer Queiroz, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books. Other people have more than me, but you know, I try not to buy too many books at the same time. Well, whenever I'm out shopping, I would say that, you know, if I find a book by Jane Austen, I'll totally buy it. If it's like a book that I don't own yet, anything by the Brontes really, even though I don't love Charlotte Bronte, I still want to own the books and I still want to read them all. I would say that Murakami for sure. Whenever I have like some extra money and I'm out buying books, if I find Murakami on sale, because his books are quite expensive here in Portugal. I mean, not the pocket books, but you can only get a few of these. Not all titles are available. These are not that expensive, but the normal book, you know, is really expensive. So for example, I think this one is like 23, 25 euros, so that's pretty expensive. So if it's on sale, I'll get it for sure. Question number 6. Hobbies besides books. So that's difficult. I don't do that much really, other than reading and taking photos of my books and filming videos. But I would say going to parks, just going outside for walks. My boyfriend and I love going to parks, just, you know, for the afternoon. We're going to a park this afternoon actually. So we love going to places like that with animals like ducks and farm animals. We love feeding the ducks. So we really like being outside. I also love going to the cinema. Right now we can't. I mean, cinemas are open now, but they don't have any new films. So I don't really feel like going there. I think it's kind of sad if I say like watching TV, but I do watch a lot of TV and I'm trying to reduce because I've noticed that I've been watching a lot of TV since, you know, we are spending a lot more time at home because of coronavirus, but I am trying to control that. I mean, if going to the cinema is a hobby, then watching TV should be a hobby as well. Next question, random fact that most people don't know. The only thing that I can think of that people don't know unless I tell them is that I had head surgery a few years ago. Right here, I had a bone growing. It was benign, thankfully. It was a very simple procedure. I went there in the morning to the hospital. The surgery was in the morning, and then I spent the day there. I spent the night there, and the next morning before lunch, I came home. They had to shave my hair, and so you can't see the scar anymore. But sometimes I would forget, and I would just, you know, get my hair up, and people would see the scar and they'd be like, "Oh my God, what happened?" But now you can't see it anymore. Both sides of my head are the same. They're similar though. But yeah, not a lot of people know that unless I tell them, because you can't really see the scar. Next question. Favorite bookish / nerdy swag? I don't have an answer for this one. As you know, I don't use bookmarks. I mean, I use the bookmarks that I get from the books that I buy. I have this fancy one, but I don't really use it because it's really heavy. And usually I just use random pieces of paper stuff. I don't know, maybe bags. Whenever I buy a bag, I need to consider, you know, all the things that I need to carry with me plus a book. I mean, if I want to take a book with me, is this the right bag? So maybe bags, but in general, I mean, I'm not buying bags just for books. So I don't know, I don't really own any nerdy swag or bookish swag. Next question. One book / series you love but no one talks about. Books that no one talks about. Okay, so I have a couple of options. I'm gonna start with one that honestly I don't know anyone who has read this book, and everybody should because it's so great, and that's Yu Hua's The Seventh Day. If you like Murakami, this will give you major Murakami vibes. I love this book. It's about this guy who dies, and he really doesn't have a place to go, so he is just wandering the afterlife for 7 days, and he's going through his life like in flashbacks, and we get to learn a lot about him, but also about Chinese society at the time. It gives you a lot of context, especially about the Cultural Revolution. So if you are interested in Chinese history, this is an amazing book. and yeah, no one talks about this book. I don't know why. So next I want to talk about Jack Kerouac's On the Road. A lot of people talk about this book, but what is really just weird to me, it really confuses me, is that I know this book has a lot of issues, but I think this book is brilliant. Most people just trash talk this book, and I don't understand. I mean, oh, it's way too long, so many descriptions, and he's not really doing anything. I mean, this book, you know, it just defines a whole generation. It's amazing. It's just really confusing. So I'm gonna talk about this one, The Lark by E. Nesbit. So I got this book because I was just really curious. I read the first chapter, I think, while thinking about buying this book. I was not sure. Mine, yeah, it's a little bit damaged because I was reading it by the swimming pool. Don't do that. But this is part of the Penguin Women Writers, and it is about two girls who were at a boarding school, and when they are allowed to leave and start their own lives, they realize that they don't have any money because the person who was supposed to take care of their money just lost it, and they just need to, you know, figure out something to do in order to get money so they can pay for their house, so they can eat and stuff. And it's just really, really lovely. There were a couple of things that I wasn't a fan of, but overall, just a really, really loving story, and I highly recommend it. Girls could have just decided to give up, and, you know, I don't know what would happen to them, but no, they were just like, okay, we lost our money, let's just do something, you know, life is an adventure. Let's think about something we can do. Let's sell something. What can we do that we can sell? Let's get jobs. Let's be entrepreneurs. It's just a story full of hope and wonder, and yeah, it's a perfect book for the summer, really. I read this last August and it was beautiful. And finally, favorite new booktubers, 1 to 3. Okay, so I don't know if this means new booktubers like new to me or new in the sense that they just started that channel. So I really love Carol Marie Reed's channel, as well as Jemima Rose and Graham Sillers reads books. I'm gonna leave these channels down below. You know, you should definitely check them out if you like them, you know, subscribe. Alicia Reads is also like really entertaining. I've been following some of these channels for a while, others are new to me, so you know, it really depends. Books and Pizza, I just found her channel, I really love it. Lovely Day with Holly as well. I'm just going to leave these channels down below and you should totally check them out. Now I think I have to tag someone, so you're tagged if you like these prompts, and if you like the tag, just, you know, do it yourself. I hope you're well and safe. I am enjoying my summer break finally, so we're gonna go to a park today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, the whole thing, and I'll talk to you very, very soon. Bye.